Hey, so a number of you have asked me to share more about my creative process and my motivation behind writing songs. So I wanted to talk about one of the first things people mention when they discuss my songs, which is that my music borders on being dark. And some people feel comfortable with that, other people not so much. I think it can be a very healthy reaction to not feel comfortable with darkness. We're not supposed to dwell on it and live our lives from that place. But it is a very real part of life. And I think that we treat life's dark and hard side rather like we treat death. We're not supposed to think about it, we're not supposed to talk about it, which usually means we are very unprepared to deal with it when we're confronted with it. I think the most common reactions when we are faced with hard life circumstances is to either ignore our thoughts and our feelings about the matter and kind of stuff it away, which means we don't deal with it even though it continues to fester, and we might even be numb to that festering. And for some of us, it eventually comes out and explodes in some way later. For others of us, it stints us to a certain degree on the inside. I think the other common reaction is to be absorbed by the darkness, to fall into a victim mentality. It's very true that hard life circumstances and tragedy is life-altering for us. But I do not think we need to be at least partially paralyzed by what has happened to us. Pain is not necessarily a good thing, but we can learn from it and become better people because of it, and better appreciate the good and beautiful aspects of life because we have seen and experienced the lack of them as well. I think when someone is willing to sit down with darkness and have a face-to-face conversation with it, to process and to heal, it is very hard to find other people who are willing to enter into the conversation. And I know for me, it was very hard to find other people who could help me process things in a healthy way, because they either hadn't had those kinds of life experiences yet, or they weren't processing it for themselves in a healthy way. And music helped me enter into the dialogue that I couldn't have with many people around me. And I feel that there's a very big need for more music that healthfully engages with life's dark side. The primary reason why I write music is self-expression. There's something I want to say, and I feel like it really deserves more than just words. I really want music to go with it as well. But a secondary motivation is definitely wanting to continue that dialogue that I think we need to have in face-to-face conversations with other people. And maybe music can help us process things on our own while maybe we can't find other people to process it with. And also it can maybe help us foster those necessary face-to-face conversations. And if my music can help other people enter that dialogue, that would be a really huge honor. So I hope you've enjoyed learning a little more about my creative process and my motivation for writing songs. If there's anything else that you would really like to learn more about, share with me in the comments, and I'd be happy to share more with you. I really appreciate being able to be on this journey together. So thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.